Guys, I'm back with another video. Today I have some pros and cons of Black Ops 2, a game that a lot of people play, a lot of my friends play, I play it. It's a pretty fun game, and I have some pros and cons about the game. So first, starting out with pros. So my first pro is it has theater mode. Starting out with pros. So my first pro is it has theater mode, which is really good because not all CODs have that, and it's really awesome with the Black Ops 2 because you can like get a game or edit a clip or something and you can just upload it right to YouTube. Like obviously there's not going to be commentary, but you can still do that, which is pretty cool. So if people don't have an Elgato or something, they can just upload right from theater mode, and then they can add their commentary through the YouTube editor, I think. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, that's how some people do it. Obviously the better option is to get an Elgato. Well, also obviously it's not cheap. It's like $100, $250, but still it's worth it. The next thing I have about Black Ops 2 is another pro. It is League Play. So it's like a competitive version of the game if you've never played it before, but there's this thing in League Play. There's either Mosh Pit or competitive. I think Mosh Pit is 4v4, competitive is 6v6. So in Mosh Pit there's like all different kinds of games like Domination, Search and Destroy, TDM, anything except for like Free For All, anything like that, which it's pretty fun because it's instead of a 6v6 it's a 4v4, so it's a smaller kind of a game, and it always changes, which is pretty cool. Another good thing about League Play is that people actually play and try as hard as they can to win, which is, in my opinion, really awesome because the reason we play video games is to, well, have fun, but it's really fun when you're winning and it's fun when you're good at a game. That's why a lot of games that I like, I'm good at. A lot of games that I'm not good at, I don't really like that much. So moving on to competitive. Competitive is 6v6 and it's like team deathmatch, domination, and other things. So basically it's more of the games that everyone plays. It's not like headquarters and stuff. Hardpoint is on Mosh Pit, I think. It's not like that. It's more games that everyone plays, so it's like a 6v6, but again, people are trying as hard as they can to win, and that's what makes it fun to me. So the next thing for pros is the maps are pretty good. So one issue I kind of have for the maps is not a lot of them have places that are long range, so like places you could sit down and snipe the other team off, which I kind of like to do sometimes. I just like to take out a ballista in this game or a DSR and just scope in, kill some people. It's pretty fun. It's also fun when they rage. I'm sorry, but yeah. So most of the maps do have long range spots, but some of them don't. Like Nuketown, well, it kind of has long range spots, but not totally. Most of the spots in this game are like crammed together, which is actually a good thing because you can still use assault rifles, but submachine guns pretty much are submachine guns, sorry, and assault rifles dominate all the other guns because they are most used. You can use assault rifles because it's medium to long range, and it's basically a pretty good scale between everything. So there's the long range spots, short range spots, and there's medium range spots, so you could use assault rifles. Assault rifles are pretty much the way to go in this game, but if you have a map like Hijacked or Nuketown, you probably would want to go with submachine guns just because it's a pretty compact map and you're in close quarters combat, so you're gonna want to take out a gun that can do a lot of damage fast and you can reload fast. So submachine guns are the way to go in smaller maps, assault rifles basically in every other map. So another thing I liked about this game is there's bars of lag, so you can have 1 bar, which means that you're really bad, which is red. You could have 2 bars or 3 bars, which are both yellow, which are like okay, but 4 bars is green and 4 bars is pretty good. You should be experiencing like no lag with 4 bars. With 3 bars there's kind of some. 2 bars it's kind of getting annoying. 1 bar you want to turn your Xbox off or PS3. So another thing for pros, it's a fun game to play. Like you can play whatever game mode you want, team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, anything you want, and it's awesome because you can play whatever you want, you can use whatever class you want, you can play with your friends, do whatever you want. It's an awesome game to play with your friends. It's really fun. There's custom games you can, like I play Border Patrol, Window Wars, quick scoping with my friends. It's a really fun game to just sit down and play with your friends. So yeah, that's another pro that I have. Another pro, which is our final pro before we move on to cons, is fun, or not fun to play, we just did that one. Loud footsteps. So I always play with a headset. I have my Tritons that I normally play with. Sometimes if I'm at my mom's house I'm playing, I have my Turtle Beaches on. So I always have headsets on, which I highly recommend because there's footsteps in COD, and the footsteps in Black Ops 2 are pretty loud, which is awesome because if you are just chilling in some place, not camping though, just maybe waiting for somebody or something, that's kind of camping, but you can hear if someone's behind you, or if you're running up like stairs or something, you can hear the footsteps. If someone's any situation, you can hear their footsteps, and that can actually save your life. You can just turn around and kill them before they have a chance to knife you or do whatever they want to do to you. So finally, moving on to cons. So my first cons is there's a lot of lag in the game, and what I mean by that is when you join a game, it doesn't really go for the best host, it just goes for a random person for host. So you could have horrible connection and you would get picked host, and then you would just get kicked out of it because you have a bad connection. See, what's the point in that? Why don't they just search for the person with the highest ping or the lowest ping, the person with the best connection, and just have them host so that everyone can have a good connection, no one gets kicked out, and yeah, that'd just be awesome. I mean, if everybody in the game has a bad connection, obviously the game is gonna have a bad connection, but it should just, I don't know, in other CODs I don't really have that problem of lag, but in Black Ops 2 for some reason I have a pretty bad problem with lag, meaning I join a game and a lot of times there's lag, like more times than any other game, which I don't really like, which I don't think anyone would like. But yeah, so moving on to the next one. The next one is gun diversity. So that means that with shotguns, they're not long range. Submachine guns, they're not long range. Assault rifles, they're pretty long range, not really short range. Snipers, long range. Yeah, you see what I mean? These guns, every class is meant for like a certain thing. So when you have a submachine gun, you're close quarters combat, like I was talking about earlier in the video. With an assault rifle, you want to go longer. Shotgun, close quarters, on and on and on and on and on. So on a long range map, like, I don't know, drone, you want to use a sniper because it's long range. You're not going to really run into anyone using a shotgun on drone or really an SMG unless they're just camping in the middle spot, which no one really goes. Everyone snipes on the map drone, and turbine, everyone snipes. What's that other one I was thinking about? I can't think of it, sorry, but yeah, so there's every class is meant for basically a different map, which is, I guess, good, but I don't really like it that much. Another con, which is the Peacekeeper. You have to have the map pack Revolution in order to have the Peacekeeper, which I really hate because I hate games that make you pay for all the guns, like Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. They're pretty much all coming out with it now. It's actually a pretty good idea for their business, but still, it's kind of annoying when you have to get a $15 map pack when all you want is the gun. And yeah, well, Ghosts doesn't really do that, but Advanced Warfare does, and they do it in Black Ops 2 with just the Peacekeeper. So pretty much everyone, if they have a map pack, they're gonna have Revolution because they want that Peacekeeper, because it's a pretty good gun. It's an SMG, which I could consider it an assault rifle too, because it's a pretty good gun, but still, I don't think that it should be a DLC gun. I don't believe in DLC guns. They're just annoying to me. I think that a game should have all of the maps or all of the guns in the game, not making you pay for all the guns. So another thing is bad servers, which means when you're looking for a game, it's gonna take a little while compared to the other CODs. So when you are, like, let's say searching for a free-for-all game, it might take you 5 to 10 minutes to find a game. So what people do is they just keep backing out and then retrying, backing out. See, that it kind of has its ups and downs, but still, a lot of the time you're just sitting there waiting for the game to start, other than just clicking play match, core, team deathmatch, just hopping in the game right away. You might have to sit there waiting for that dumb timer to go up to 50 or whatever it is, and then it says puts you in a lobby by yourself and you have to wait for other people to join, which is gonna take a while. It makes me so mad when that happens because I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to wait to play the game. So the final con, which I'm gonna be wrapping up the video, is they only have it on old gen, which means Xbox 360 and PS3. I mean, I made a video on this. They might be switching over to the next gen consoles, so PS4 and Xbox One, but I have an Xbox One and I would love to see other games other than Black Ops 2, but we're focusing on Black Ops 2. I'd love to see Black Ops 2 on an Xbox One or PS4. That'd be so awesome because they could remake the game, make the servers better. All these issues I've been talking about, they could fix and make the game sound just amazing, which would be awesome. I would totally buy Black Ops 2 for the Xbox One, which is kind of a bad thing because I already spent $60 on it, but I think it would be worth it because I think they'd be doing a good job making the game even better than it already is. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you agreed with any of these, if you disagreed, leave them in the comment section below, and see you guys around town. Peace out. See you in another video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah, well, that outro really sucked, but I forgot to tell you guys that this is gonna be a series. I'm gonna do this on Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, any game you want me to, MW3, Black Ops 1, World at War, anything. You guys put that in the comments also, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Also, this took me about an hour just to edit the audio, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this.